I think I have uploaded all the classes whichever I have discussed till now. So can anyone confirm? Yeah, am I missing something? Yes, no.
Sorry, I didn't get a chance to look into it.
No problem, Harish. I think Banu might have seen that, but anyway, I think he's not available. Yeah, Banu. Okay, fine, no problem. Thanks, Banu. Thanks a lot. I got some message. So now, and earlier we were discussing about data and how to get data from different sources. Any questions still here, guys? Okay, I'll take it as a no. So now we'll be talking about, today we'll be talking about shorthand filters and data tools and outlines. So actually I never used outlines, but I'll try to look what it is exactly. So in most of the scenarios I have used the sorting and filters and data tools. So I'll come to that. So for example, if I will be closing this ended data for today, then two things will be remaining. One is formulas, which will be discussed tomorrow, and day after tomorrow I'll be closing with the developer tab. So by then our Excel class will be done. Again, guys, as I told earlier, I just want to reiterate the thing. So you people are here for Power BI class. I'm giving you the extra view for that so that you will be easily understand in the Power BI classes. Actually, Excel is not there in our curriculum, but as per your convenience, I'm just added into the curriculum. And from Sunday, our classes, Power BI classes will start. If you have any questions, please do reach me out. I will be always there to help you guys. Clear? Yes. So let me copy some data and put it in new sheet so that will be easy for you to understand. Okay. Insert. Let me put as a serial number. So now enter serial number has been popped out. So now if you want to sort the data from A to Z, okay, or Z to A, maybe if it is a numeric things, we'll be saying that ascending order or descending order. Now we'll be talking about A to Z sorting process. Okay, for example, let me select the data, enter data. Okay, if I want to sort my data, okay, so if I'm selecting this, just control shift right arrow and control shift down arrow, so that entire data, whatever the data is there, it will be automatically selected. Okay, or else there are multiple ways to select the data. Let me repeat: control shift right arrow, control shift down arrow. As soon as I'm selecting right arrow, whatever the data, suppose if you have some data over here, A tab, D tab, if I do on the control shift right arrow, whatever the data we will be having here, it will be automatically highlighted. Okay. Now control shift right arrow and control shift down arrow. Now we have the data. Now what we are discussing here now, if you want to sort the data from A to Z in alphabetical wise, so which data you want to set? Maybe in column B, D, or C. Can someone tell me which column will sort right first? Okay, I'll start from column B. So in column B, I want to sort this entire data in alphabetical wise. So if I want to sort this one directly, you can select and I can go for sort, that's fine. But what will happen to the data which is next to that? For example, let me highlight few columns. How to highlight the few columns? Just go to home, go to font and select the column whichever you want. I'll just add 3 random colors. I don't think it's a YSRCPX color, but randomly I'm adding some colors. Okay. Now, so I'll select the data. I'll go back. Sorry. Yeah. Now, as click on the data, go to data and click on the sort. It is not working. Why it is not working?
It selected full data.
Yeah.
That's why, you know.
So actually what this sort happens, in the first column, if you click it, it's already there from 1 to 3 sequential order, ascending order. When you click on this one, see, can you see the entire data is changing completely? It's starting from 754. So if you want to do sorting with the respect to particular column, you can click this one directly, right? But now my what is my requirement? I need to sort the data in the column B, correct? Just go to the sort now. Now you can see a lot of things. Okay, sort by, it's asking from which column I can sort it. So now we need to sort, I need to sort it for column B, which is city. How I need to sort it? From A to Z or Z to A? Right now I need to sort it from A to Z and click on OK. Can someone see? It started from A and eventually it will follow B, C, D. I have highlighted 3 colors because if particular B, whatever is changing, can someone observe this one? This entire data has been changed. When I'm doing sorting for this row, the subsequent data, whichever is applicable in the next columns, everything will be sorted out accordingly. Okay. For that, you need to select the entire data, then only this will applicable. So if you don't select the entire data and will just select this one, and if you sort it out, only this column will sort it out. The respective columns data will not be sorted it out. Clear, guys? Now, I want to set it back, Control Z. Okay. Control Z. Okay. Now, can someone tell me how to sort data for team 1? Anyone? Okay, let me give a try. I'll just do one sort. What happened, guys? Network issues? Okay. Yeah, so now I want to sort the data with respect to the team 1. So how can I do that? I have selected the data. Just go to the sort option, select the column whichever you want to sort it out, team 1. If you want to sort it from Z to A, and let's click on the OK. See, ideally there is no value for Z. It has been sorted out from S. Eventually it will follows to the A, reverse alphabetical, which will be decreasing order. S, R, Rajasthan, then Pune, like this. Now I believe sorted will be clear. Now if you want to sort the values, how you can sort the values? Can someone help me how we can sort the values? Same method, guys. Just select the data, select the data. Okay, click on the data, click on the sort options. Now when you are selecting something, date, can you see over here values, color, cell font and cell icon, multiple things. If you click on the values and smallest to largest, see, as soon as I click the date, system automatically calculated whether it's alphabets or numerics. When it is a numerics, it will say smallest to largest or largest to smallest. I want to go with the smallest to largest, or else I can go with largest to smallest and click on OK. See, now the dates, all the values has been sorted out, right? So now let me go back. Sorry, let me go back. So now I think you are clear how to sort the values. Now I need to sort the data with respect to some color coding. Can I do that, guys? Yes, no. Because if you don't respond, I think there will be some network issue, or I might be speaking randomly on my own. Sometimes please do respond. If your network is very, very bad, not at all a problem. Just ping me in the chat box. Now, I just added some colors. Now I need to sort the data with respect to the colors. How can I do that? Control Shift right key, Control Shift down key, so that all entire data has been sorted out. Now go to data, sort it. I'll go with sorting with respect to the maybe again serial number itself. But instead of values, now I'll go with the cell font color, which is the color has applied to the one. So now it's asking me which colors. See, it automatically detect the color whichever I have provided here. So I have provided the green, blue, and orange. So all the colors. If you have more colors, automatically all the colors will be applicable over here. Now I need to sort the data with respect to the orange color. Maybe on blue color. Just click on the one. Click it on OK. Oh, unfortunately, there is only one blue color. Let me sort with respect to the orange color, then it will be clear. Just data, sort, serial number, cell color, orange. Click it on the OK. Now, can you see all the orange items has been sorted, grouped together. Okay. And remaining will remain same. Remaining colors. Why this will be useful? How this will be useful? Because most of the times we don't do for some color coding, right? So if we'll do something, for example, out of this entire data, I need to select the top 10 values, and I need maybe not top 10. How can I do that? Conditional formatting. I'll just go to conditional formatting. I'll search something else. Okay. Now I'll apply some multiple rules. One rule is okay. First rule. I'll go to conditional formatting. I need to highlight the cells which are greater than 40,000. Okay. So if I highlight everything, it will highlight everything. Anyway, I'll give it 40,000. Okay. Some issue. Select the cell. Go to conditional formatting. Highlight formatting, which is greater than 40,000. Click it. Everything is for more than 40,000. Now I need to reduce it. Clear rules. Highlight cells greater than 42,800. Okay, let me click 42,800. Everything is also 800, right? Especially 42,444. Click OK. Can you see some columns which is more than that value has been highlighted over here randomly? Now, again, I need to select something. Go to conditional formatting, highlight cells, which is less than 30,000. Now, I have highlighted multiple things. 30,000, right? Randomly, I don't know where it has been. Wherever the data is there, it will automatically applicable. Again, let me apply some another conditional formatting, which are the top 10 items. Okay. Okay. Now, so I have did multiple, conditional formatting over here, guys. Now I need to group everything at one place, because maybe it may be because of top 10, it may be because of more than particular value or less than a particular value, whatever the data we have, and I have highlighted that. Now, how do group that particular thing? Select the data, go to data, go to sort, select the column number whichever you want applicable. Now here there are multiple things: cell color, font color. Okay, you can select multiple things: automatic or cell icon, cell color, on the top or on the bottom. Instead of cell color, we need to get one called font color. Okay, automatic. Let's see. It's not applicable. Just let me check what is the reason. There are some values. Data, sort data. I'll go with the serial number. Okay. Cell color. it's coming the cell color. It should print the font color. Actually automatically it should detect the color and it should need to give the values. But I don't know what is the reason. Just let me click it. Okay, at the bottom it's applicable, but why it is not applicable to all the values? Anyways, guys, we can do it, but go ahead with hard color coding. This conditional formatting will also should work because of I have given the multiple conditional formatting. System is not able to understand what I'm trying to say. That would be the reason it's why it is not able to sort. But more or less, this is all about sorting. Okay. Now, let me put it in a formal format. 1, 2, 3 and sequential may. Okay. Now, I need to select the data. I need to filter. So, you know how many people knows there are a lot of important features in the filter? Okay. So now let me go back. Filter. Just click on the filter. Click on the filter. So now you can see the one drop down over here. Click on the drop down. Now, so as soon as I click on the drop down, there are multiple options over here. Even from here, you can sort it out from for this particular one, smallest to largest, or largest to smallest, or sorted by color. So right now I'm talking about the sorted by color, right? So let me go to that. Sorted by particular color. Now if you'll see from scroll down, it has been sorted out by the color. It should be okay. So this is empty columns. Ignore the empty columns. See, all the color which is highlighted light red has been highlighted and it has been moved to the top. I'm just clicking the down arrow button. Okay, just now I have tried it, but it was not working in that option. But yeah, this is another option where you can check it out. Filter by color, number filter. Here you can give a lot of filtering sprite. For example, if you want to select the data which is equals to maybe 30,000. I don't know whether we have value for 30,000. And I can give multiple things and something. Okay, let me try with one more. Yeah, there is no value which is equal to 30,000. Now let me Control Z and again go back. Number filter which is equals to 43579. Just I'll give some random number 43579. Guys, I mean class bore kodutona. Just say yes or no, put it in the chat box. Okay, thanks. Okay, now. Okay, guys, now thanks. So the filter, so when you're using some data clustering, when you're using some data analysis, this filter option is very, very useful because when I was working as a data analyst, I mean, around 4 years back, this was the very important feature which I used to used every day. So when you start using the real-time data, when you start filtering, when you do some, you habituating the data, the filter option is the very important one. So what is the shortcut for this filter? Control Shift L. Just click it over somewhere here. Control Shift L. Automatically the drop down will come into picture. For example, I have given some filters, right? If you want to remove that filter, again Control Shift L. Automatically that what will say filter option will be moved out. Okay, this is more or less about filter options. Any questions with respect to filter option? What is the shortcut for the filter? Control Shift L. Yes, excellent. Okay, super guys. Now filter will be clear. So now even if you scroll down or drill down into the filter, You can do a lot of other filterings. If it is equal to Chennai, for example, I'm doing some filters, CHENNAI. I'm not sure whether it will pick the entire values or not. Just let me give a try. So no, it's not taking the control thing. So what I was trying to do, I just need to filter the Chennai. So how can I do that? I can put it over here, but in the text filter, I'm just doing some random things. So you can do star C. Let me do this, or CHE Chennai star. Yeah, see what it mean. So you don't know what are the next values for Chennai. For example, I'll give instead of Chennai Super Kings and Chennai Cements. Okay, so in another thing, I'll just put Chennai temples. Don't temples, Chennai movies. Okay, now, so let me clear the filter. I just clear the filter. So now, if I want to select the data, I can do it in this way. If as soon as I click in CHENNAI, sorry, I'll get all the data. Chennai Cement, Chennai Movies, and Chennai Super Kings. For example, there are around 200 things with Chennai, and you don't know what will be the next options. For example, so you need to scroll down over here. So how you need to scroll down? For as soon as you click on Chennai, you need to scroll down like this. If you have 100 or 200, that will be again bit problematic. Now, how can you do that? Just click a filter, which is equal to just CHENNAI. So what I'm trying to say to the Excel is, search with Chennai. I don't want to bother about the next values. Whatever it is, just give me the output. Okay. So as soon as clicking it, now it will give the Chennai Super King, Chennai Cement, Chennai Movies, and whatever the data, whichever is required. Guys, make sense? Now someone can tell me if it is a Kings, I need to get the output. If it is a Kings, I need to get the output. How to get that? Guys, easy one. Can someone give a try? I'm just looking into the data, just trying to figure out any correlation between two things. Hyderabad, Chennai. Okay, so now how can I bring only what you will say Kings? Very simple, guys. Just click it, go to text filter, and click on the equals to, give the star. You don't want to bother about whatever the data you have earlier, but at the end it should be having Kings. Just click. Excuse me, guys. I'm sorry. Can you see, guys? It's depending upon the way where you are using the star marker. Make sense? Okay. Yep. Thanks. So now there are a lot of other options where you can explore. Just go text filters does not equals to, with, begins with ends with contains, do not contain, and so I just need to get the data which do not contains Kings. Just click OK. So it will give you the data where the Kings option is not at all available in the data. And also just click it over here, go to text filter. You can do custom filter also. There are a lot of other options will be available, like see, begin with, not begin with, ends with, greater than, equal to, less than, equal to, and also you'll get OR. So now I need to get the data where I have both Indians and equals to, sorry, select the equals to, and equals to, what is there apart from Mumbai Indians? Is there any other team? So Okay, I'm not writing using the right appropriate filters. Just explore these filters, guys. It will be very easy and will be interesting. There'll be a lot of data where you can get in the Google. Even I can provide the data, but yeah, try with some new data. It will be interesting.
Sir, take Kings, sir. Punjab Super King, Kings of Punjab, Chennai Super Kings.
Actually, Kings 11 Punjab, right? So you need entire Kings, whatever it is equal to Kings, right?
Yeah.
Ideally, what should be the output? Punjab 11 Kings and Chennai Super Kings coming to picture. Just click it. Okay. Why it is not coming? 1 second. It should come. I think I'm not using the right one. Just 1 second. Contains. Okay. What is question mark? Yeah. Can you see Kings is also available? Why Chennai's Kings is not available? Because it's coming only the starting value. Okay. Yeah, end value is not coming out. And if you want to clear the filter, you can come here and you can clear the filter. Okay. Just you can click it and you can, this option will be highlighted. Again, go to the things. What happened? There are a lot of other options also, guys. Just explore this option. Any questions on it? If you have a concern that you need to get the Kings, Chennai Super Kings and Punjab Super Kings, the simple way is just click it over here. Just put it on over here. Yeah. Kings. Now only these two values will be selected and you can get it. But if you have a lot of data, text filter will be helpful. Just go to the filter, which begins with or ends with whichever contains or does not contains. It should give you the data. Okay. Can I move to the next topic, guys?
Okay, sir.
Okay. If you want to remove the filter, again click on the filter option. So ideally in home, if you can see this filter option over here, I think we had a discussion earlier about this filter. The same option will be, so in Excel is interrelated to multiple ribbons. So if you, whatever the option you can see it over here. Sometimes whatever the option you can see it in some other page also. Okay, there are multiple options. Now we are in data. Now this is clear. Advanced filters also, there are a lot of things. As soon as you select the advanced filter, it will highlight the data whichever is applicable. Okay, and just cancel. Even I'm not sure how it works. Filter in that place, we'll copy the another location. Okay, so yeah, unique records only. Criteria range. Okay, they're asking a lot of things over here. Okay, data is automatically copying into next page with some criterias. Sorry, data has been lost. Okay. Okay, let me copy this data again. It over here. Yeah, I'm not sure about this advanced filters. I never used it, but yeah, I don't know. Just I'll explore it and I'll get or you can explore it and you can explain me what it is exactly. Okay, now text to columns. Hey, do you have any doubts in text to columns? Any one of you? Guys, yesterday we had a discussion.
Yes, sir.
Go to text to columns. Guys, you are not practicing, guys. Let me explain you to. Control C, Control V. Text to columns. It will ask you to delimiter fixed width. So if you go with fixed width, you need to select the here. If you want to go with delimiter, next there are a lot of other delimiters over here. We don't have hyphen. Just click on the hyphen. give the hyphen values, just click finish. Whatever the data we are having over here, it has been bifurcated into different things. And why we are getting here like this, because of it's taking as a date. Now we click on the general. So now the date, whatever date you was having here, it has been bifurcated. Clear on data conditional, data and text to columns. This is nothing, guys. If you have 3 names, you want to 3 different rows or different next rows, how can you do that? Just go to text to columns. Just click on the next. Now I need to bifurcate with respect to what is the separator over here.
Space.
Space. Just click the space. Next, finish. Can you see the difference?
Yes.
That's it. So now, 1 second, guys. ఏం జరుగుతుందంటే నిన్న ఒక అబ్బాయికి ఇంటర్వ్యూ తీసుకుంటున్నాం, వెనకాల వేరే క్యాండిడేట్ వచ్చి హెచ్ఆర్ వచ్చి డౌట్ వచ్చేసి నువ్వే ఫోన్ తీసేసుకో, నువ్వే టేకప్ ద ఇంటర్వ్యూ అని. అబ్బాయి ఓన్ గా తీసుకున్నాడు, హెచ్ఆర్ ఇంటర్వ్యూ కదా, వాట్ ఈస్ యువర్ ఎక్స్పెక్టేషన్స్, వాట్ ఈస్ యువర్ క్లయింట్, వై యూ వాంట్ టు చేంజ్ ద కంపెనీ, దిస్ ఆర్ బేసిక్ థింగ్స్ వేర్ వీ కెన్ డైరెక్ట్లీ డిస్కస్ విత్, రైట్? సో అది కొంచెం అట్లా బూస్ట్ ఆఫ్ కాన్ఫిడెన్స్ ఉంటేనే మనం ఏం చేయగలం. మొత్తం మనమే చేయాలంటే ఇట్స్ హైలీ ఇంపాసిబుల్. యా, చేసేయాలా కొంచెం చేయి భువనేష్, అయిపోయి మళ్ళీ మీ నాన్న అంత బాధపడతాడు, మీ నాన్న నమ్మకం కోసం. యా, టెక్నికల్ గా పోయినా పర్లేదు కానీ కమ్యూనికేషన్ వల్ల పోకూడదు. థ్యాంక్స్ కిషోర్. ఎట్లా మళ్ళా అమౌంట్ ఎప్పుడు సారీ గైస్, బాయ్, మనం మాట్లాడదాం భువనేష్. ఆ డోర్ వేసే భువనేష్. హలో, ఏం లేదు, ఇన్స్టిట్యూట్ లో ఒక అబ్బాయికి ఆఫర్ వచ్చింది, ఇందాక హెచ్ఆర్ డిస్కషన్ అయింది, సో ఐ వాస్ డిస్కసింగ్ అబౌట్ ఇట్. ఓకే, నౌ సో ఇప్పుడు నేను అంతా బైఫర్కేట్ చేసేసిన, హౌ కెన్ ఐ గెట్ ఇట్ బ్యాక్ అపార్ట్ ఫ్రమ్ కంట్రోల్ Z? కెన్ సమ్వన్ టెల్ మీ? Hello. Okay, equal to, we can have, there are a lot of functions in formulas. Once I'll go to the formulas where I'll be discussing about each and everything. Concatenate. As soon as you clicked on con, you will get the concatenate value. Just click on the tab, select the values which you want to concatenate, comma, select, comma, and select. So what will be the output you will get? Because you are not knowing, all the values will be concatenated. See, Royal Challengers Bangalore, whatever data is over here, it has been concatenated, right? Is it right format? Is it in the right format?
No, it's not.
We need spaces, right? So how can we do that? Just for spaces, shift upper, double colon, space, double colon, comma, again shift double colon, space, double colon, comma, and now enter. Now you got the things right. instead of space here, you can use dash, hyphen, or and, whichever you feel. Now we'll get Royal Dash Challengers Dash Bangalore, right? Now if you scroll down accordingly, you will get all the values. Whatever data will be over here, automatically it will be popped out. In some scenarios, we have only 2 Mumbai Indians. We don't have anything over here. That's the reason it has left it as a blank. Okay. You need equal to Manu. Banu, I didn't get you. You are looking for equal to. Okay, fine. Just ignore it. So now you guys got the how to use the concatenate. But anyway, we'll be discussing about. I mean concatenate with space. Okay, no problem. No problem. Now. So anyway, so now you got the crux what I was trying to say. Just I don't want to waste time now. I just copy this data and I put it over here. As soon as I change the data, see, can you see the difference, guys? It's whatever the data will be there, it will put dash and hyphen, it will giving you the value. That is the beauty of the Excel. Now let me delete these 2 rows as well. So now everything is done. So what else we are discussing right now? Go to data, remove duplicates. This is also one of the quite interesting topic, how to remove the duplicates. It's very easy, guys. Can someone tell me? I think we had a discussion about this.
I think select all and remove duplicates. మొత్తాన్ని select చేసి
click on remove duplicates. It will ask you which column. Make a column duplicates delete చేయాలనుకుంటున్నారు.
మూడు ఉన్నాయి అన్ని.
Team 1 and team 2. If I just click on team 1 and team 2, see, can you see the? Can you see what is the? Can you someone read the column?
1 duplicate found and removed 138.
Yeah. So in entire data, 616 duplicates has been found and 138 unique values has been remains. So now, can someone see this? Any duplicate data is over here in entire data? I think there should be duplicates, no doubt in it, because the Gujarat lines and Gujarat lines, why it has been done, what is the mistake we have done. Okay, let me select, let me remove format painter, put it a format painter. Now let me select the data, go to data, remove duplicates, click on the date and team 2. Okay, okay, now 738 duplicates has been remains and 16 unique values remains. Yeah, there's 16. Can you see any duplicate values over here? No. This is very simple. So if you want to delete the duplicate values, just click it on it and say delete the remove duplicates. Fine. Okay, so now, so can we move to the next topic? Now data validation. So now I have one format. So each column 0, I need to write something which is very unique. So click on data validation. Data validation. Okay, let me select the first one. Data validation. Again, click on data validation. Again, click on the any value, or click on the list. I'll come to that other values. What is that list? Click on the list. It will ask you the source. Click it. Okay. Now, so can you see one drop down button over here? As soon as I click on that particular button, can you see there is a drop down button?
Yes, yes.
As soon as I click that button, I can only give the values only about whatever the data I have selected. I cannot write, suppose I want to write Sunil or TechVeda, it won't allow. See, can you see? It is popping you the error, right?
Yes.
So now you can give the data validation as per your requirements. So just click on the data validation, any value, which means it will give you any value. But if you want to get any whole number, for example, I need to value between 100,000 to 10,000. Okay, just let me kick it. Okay, I'll just use this here. Okay, click here, any value, whole number from 10 to 100. So if I give any number which is 9, can you see? So what we are giving, if I design something, I'm giving this Excel to you. When you are using the wrong number, it will give you a type error. But if you click on something 99, there is no error. But if you click on 101, we should get the error, right? So this is about data validation. So here in data validation, there are a lot of other things. So until you give the right number, it will be keep giving you the number. Go to data validation, click it here, use all the things. List means whatever the list you have selected. Dates, if you give the dates, which is the start date and end date. If you click on the time, which time in between which time. So text length. So for example, if you want to give for text length, minimum 5 words and maximum 7 things, click OK. Maybe text. So if I give, for example, TECH, it will should throw the error because it's asking you the more numbers. TECHVED 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So it should accept it. If you select TechVeda, it should give the error because it have 8 values. Right now, you got the crux of data validation. Then you can do custom and you can go for any formulas and you can do whatever you feel. Input message, error alert also you can change it. For example, give the formula.
Yeah.
Okay, so now it's clear, guys, about data validation. So now select the data validation, circle invalid data. Actually, if you have any invalid data, then I can show it to you. I don't have any data, so I'll just remove some things. I'll try to figure it out. Select that data and go to data validation, circle invalid data. So if you're giving any wrong values, okay, it's some division error, right? Let it be. If you have any deleted elements, you can find it out here. It should work. So when the data is in outliers, and you can use this particular option for the selecting or clearing out the data. Okay. Goldsky is one of the biggest things. So there are a lot of mathematics has been involved in it, Goldsky and all those things. But I have used little once. Goldsky maybe 10 to the value 12. So there was just I'll give the values 3. Go to what if analysis and Goldsky. Click on the value, change the cells. Something okay. So what this exactly Goldsky will do? It will take the some values and it will give you the populate the remaining values. For example, if there is a value of 2, if you give value as 4 or 6, it will automatically sum up and it will give you the values. So there is some mathematical things with respect to the Goldsky. I don't think so for your level it is really important. If you want, I can check it and I'll get back to you guys. And data tables, so row inputs and row column outputs, all those stuff. But anyway, these are the important things over here till here. And what if analysis, I don't think so it will be used. The consolidate will be used to consolidate two data's documents, and you can put it in one row. That is more about consolidate, combination of two tables, and simply grouping and grouping, just grouping the deng and subtotals. So how can I say that? For example, let me change these values to some numeric numbers. So now if I want to auto sum for this, just click on the subtotal. What going to select? So it's giving you the total. Ideally, it should not supposed to give the total. Control Z. Click it over here. Subtotal. Ideally what it should do, it should give whatever the data is above here, it will give you the subtotal for this. And grouping and ungrouping, if you want to group 2 to 3 tables, it will be helpful for the grouping and ungrouping. I don't think so these are much useful at the moment, but you will be discussed all these topics in the Power BI. Okay, these are there in depth details will be available in the Power BI. Okay, so any doubts here guys today till date? Sure, I'll do that, Banu. So I don't know how many guys you people are watching YouTube channels. Let me check. So 5 views. Okay, at least someone or other has been watching this. Thanks a lot. Utilize the sessions, guys. That's my only concern. In PPT of Excels, I'm not sure, Banu, what is mean the PPTs of Excels? Okay, any PPTs of Excel, any websites? Yeah, there are few websites. Excel Guru or something where you can find all the data, and there are some websites where you can find Excel tutorials where you can this is also a nice website, W3 School. There is some I don't remember the name. There are some websites. Okay, these are multiple things where you can explore multiple things, syntaxes, ranges, formulas, moving cells, whatever we have discussed, it will be there somewhere or there. they'll be talking about what it is, and even here also they will start from the ribbons, and they will keep explaining you what is it, what you need to do, what are the shortcuts for that. Everything will be explained. Okay, so now let me coming back. Almost the data is also covered, guys. What are the ribbons we have for tomorrow? Can someone tell me what are ribbons are pending? Formulas, and then
formula,
and
developer.
developer. Yeah, if I finish these two, almost everything will be done. Formulas is nothing but I have shown you one formula, which is which formula I have showed you to today. Concatenate. Some average count I have shown it you already. There are a lot of other functions recently used, whichever we are using. Financial things, everything. There are a lot of other formulas where we'll explore tomorrow, and we'll close the formula tabs. Okay, there are thousands of formulas, guys, but don't worry about it. No need to worry about thousands of formulas. We need some 15 to 20 top formulas where you'll be using our day-to-day life. Even though they are having a lot of formulas, I never used all those formulas till date. No one will use, because it's depending upon the requirement where we'll use it accordingly. So I'm sure no one will aware of all the formulas until their expects. There are few required things, but you can do a lot of formulas. Whatever the calculations we can do in our calcs, in our engineering calcs, you can do everything over here by using all these formulas. Okay, gamma values, everything we can put it out, variable values, all those things. So anyway, we'll come to that tomorrow. But yeah, as I told earlier, only formulas tab and developer tab is pending. Okay, now as we have 5 minutes of time, I just want to cover one more important topic. Just select the data. Okay, put it in. If you want to paste it, just right click on it. Can someone see? There are multiple things. Paste it as a number, paste it as values, paste it as formulas. All those things will be there. Change the rows into columns, multiple things. Can someone tell me what are the importance of those things? So if you click on the paste, whatever the data will over here, it will be pasted over here. Okay, so now if I click it over here and paste as a formula values, sorry, I put in a wrong value. Control C, right click, paste as numbers. All the formulas will be cleared out. There will be no formulas will be carried out for the forward. If you right click and put it functions, whatever the formulas were there earlier, it will be copied over here. If you want to change from rows and columns, you can put it over here. If you want to copy the hyperlinks, you can click it, all the links, everything. If you have any such, it will be copied to the next one. This is one of the things. So how paste special, go to paste special options. If you want to transpose all the values, you can click here, transport. You can want to paste the formulas or values or format, same format, whatever the color format I have used, you can use it over here. Everything will be transposed. So for example, I'm using some different color codings over here. For example, I need to copy the same formats. So how can I do that? Copy, Control C, next tab, paste it over here, right click on it. Okay, here it will be pasted. So if you have put in the paste, all the color formatting, color coding will also come into picture. Okay, there are a lot of other options. Just select, I mean, wherever you want to paste, click the cursor, right click, goes to paste special and paste special options. Now you can do everything will be there. Just you want to only comment the formulas or formats, you can just get the forms. See, I just got the forms. I haven't got any values, but when I'm putting the values over here, you can see the difference. Automatically the formatting, whatever I have used over here, has been copied over to the next level. These are the multiple ways of copying. Yeah, this is the one of the important thing which you should be aware of. Okay. Anyway, guys, I think I'm going to wrap up for the day. And tomorrow and day after tomorrow, we'll be covering formulas and then developer. From day after tomorrow, which is Sunday, you people will start learning about
Power BI.
yes, Power BI. The why you people are here, you are want to learn about Power BI. That is the reason you are here. So we'll be getting into the main topic. Yes, and one more thing here. In some scenarios, I'm not using all the options. Guys, frankly speaking, no one will use all the options in day-to-day life, but you should be aware of what are the things, how to use it. If you are aware of at least 80-90%, that is more than enough. It doesn't mean that you need to understand each and every formula or each and every tab which are there in the Excel. Okay, you need to understand the overview so that it will be easy. Suppose if someone asks you, Sunil, I mean, maybe Durga or Manu or Hanif, Latif or Harish, I need only numbers between 100 to 200 in this particular selected value. How can you do that? If someone try to enter 10 or 20, it should not. Yeah, sorry.
Is equal to some between 10 to 20. Like
No, listen my question. For example, so I came to you stating that in this column G, which I'm highlighting right now, in this entire column, okay, values, whatever you will enter, it should be in between 100 to 200. If you enter less than 100, it should give the error. If you enter more than 200, it should give the error. How can we do that? Guys, please, at least one guy I'm expecting. No, Banu, it's not in between, between. So if you want to create random numbers, that's fine. But understand my requirement. If I enter maybe 6 or 7, it should give me the error because I need to enter the value only more than 10 and less than 100. Otherwise, it will throw you an error. How can we do that?
less than more than అది conditional formatting లో ఉంటుంది.
No guys, very simple guys. ఇప్పుడే చెప్పాను, just now I have had a discussion. Can formulas? No, it's not about the formulas. Just go to the data, click on data validation. Again, go to data validation, click any value instead of any value, whole number. What are the values I'm talking about? Minimum 10 and maximum of 100. So when I click OK, if I give less than 10, what should be there? It should throwing me the error. Can you see this error, please? Right? If I give more than 100, which is 200, it should give me an error, right? So if I give more than 10, which is 30, it should be taken. Otherwise, it will be giving you an error. That's about data validation. Another question. I need the values of only this entire teams. Apart from that, you cannot enter any other team number or team name. How can you do that? Guys, instead of I need only values of these columns, only Royal Challengers Bangalore or Kolkata, Mumbai, and all those values. Apart from that, I don't want to enter any other name. Guys, it's very easy, guys. Click it, go to data validation. I told you, I given you the example. Click on the list, select any values instead of list, select the, click it over here, or you can give you the entire list, whichever you are applicable. Select, click OK. Now you will get a drop down. So you cannot enter any other values apart from the selected values. If I try to enter, it will give you an error. Guys, keep practicing, guys. It's very important. This data validation is also very important, and text to columns is also very important, and sorting is also, on filtering is also very, very important, guys. Practice today's session, and I'll see you tomorrow, guys. Thank you. Thanks a lot for your time. I'll wait for one more minute. If you have any questions, please answer, or else you can drop it out. Latif? Latif? Okay, guys. I'll be moving out. Okay, Latif, thank you. Thanks a lot. Chalo, bye bye. See you guys. See you soon.